You know how much we love veteran projects and doing anything we can to honor the men and women that serve. And this is one of the coolest projects I think I've ever heard about. With me right here is Jeff Clevenger, and I want to talk to you first with Chief Guitars. And you promote and you are honoring veterans for the 75th anniversary of D-Day with one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Tell me about this guitar.
Thank you. It's handcrafted out of a piece of alder. I've been building them for about 20 years on special occasions. We do them for the veterans. This was very special program that we started 5 months ago. I have another ambassador that is with me here today, Mr. Bob Wise Jr. He's been the inspiration behind my wheelchair program for Chief Guitars. The foundation that we started auctions these guitars off to raise money for track wheelchairs. But this project is very special because it's going to end up on the plane when it returns to Normandy on June 6th of this year.
This year, the 75th anniversary, we were talking before we started the interview. I was there last summer for the 74th anniversary, and it was life-changing to see what they do there and how they honor the Americans and the British, but how they honor the Allied forces that liberated them. And the 75th anniversary, they were all telling us last year, is going to be outstanding. And I'm almost jealous that I'm not going to be able to be there again this year.
They're going to fly 30 planes over, reenact the troop involvement on that day. The most important thing that they're doing with the plane is they found it a few years ago in Wisconsin in a boneyard. That's the That's All Brother. That was the initial plane that flew in
drop in Normandy, France.
Before they started that. So what we did with the guitar program was we wanted to honor all of those who have served this great nation, from World War I, World War II to present. So by doing this guitar, I had the idea to come out with something very unique. And the gentleman in Bentonville, Arkansas, by the name of Matt Taronis, come up with the artwork design for the guitar.
And you have to have a great artist, and that's where Brian comes in. And you live here in Phoenix. You're in Arizona.
I do, North Phoenix, yeah.
And so you are mostly automotive artwork. I mean, you're an artist with hot rods.
Pretty much. Hot rods, motorcycles, that type of stuff, high-end cars. So I've done a few projects with Jeff in the past, and this was the latest one that he brought to us, and it's a phenomenal idea, phenomenal cause. So yeah, I was all in.
So it's not just honoring vets, but you raise money because then you take care of vets with these track wheelchairs when you raise the money from the auction of the guitars.
That's right.
And you made guitars for AC/DC, you were telling me, Shania Twain. So a few names we might have heard of, right? That's pretty cool.
I actually have a 20-year-old guitar that was signed by the whole band in Los Angeles. AC/DC, all the band members signed that guitar, and it's sitting in my safe at home, and it's one of a kind.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, especially, the
best
older
rock band ever.
I was going to say, the older we're getting, I would say my generation, them, especially Van Halen or some bands, but iconic bands that everybody still loves. My high school buddies had took their sons to see AC/DC. That's just pretty cool. So tell me more about this project, because it's going to honor, it's going to actually fly on the plane, and who's going to sign this?
The first person that's going to sign this guitar is going to be a gentleman by the name of Lieutenant Richard E. Cole. He lives in Texas, close to the base where the plane is parked in the hangar. He's 103 this year. He was Doolittle's co-pilot. Wow. When I first found out about that, that gave me the inspiration to do something for the 75th anniversary. So I made a contact through my contact at the hangar over there to get his signature on the guitar, and they're going to meet us tomorrow in Texas, in his hometown, to sign that guitar. It'll probably be the oldest signature that I can put on that guitar.
I imagine.
Which is just unbelievable when he does this. And then, of course, the plane that it's going to fly with, when I first saw it a month ago, it just takes your breath away when you walk in that plane because of the historic value of this flight that they're doing. All of the people that have gotten involved. On the back of the guitar is to thank them for all of what they're doing to make this happen.
When you do you do online auctions for your guitars ever? If there are people that are watching now, is there any way, how can they contribute?
There's two ways they contribute. ChiefGuitarFoundation.org, they can go donate so I can keep building these one-of-a-kind guitars. But the That'sAllBrother.org campaign is what's going to help this plane get back to Normandy.
Because that's not a small expense.
It's huge, and we're asking for everybody's help to do this. The donations that they receive at the Commemorative Air Force Central Texas Wing is so appreciated by all the volunteers at the hangar, and to thank everybody that has been a part of this program. And I wanted to be able to do something for every veteran, families out there, the loved ones that have lost, for doing something to give back this year for all of those who gave it all during Normandy. And this is our way of paying that back to them.
One of the things I love about being in Arizona, and I'm sure you're familiar, is that we have a huge veteran presence, and we love and support the veterans here. So I'm hoping that my audience across the state of Arizona is going to be a part of helping you get this there and helping you raise some money to get some of these track chairs for the veterans that surely need them. So I want to thank you for driving all the way here from Arkansas, and I appreciate you doing this, and let's see if we can't raise some money for you and help you get down the road.
I thank you very much. At this time, I want to present you with this baseball cap from the actual hangar where the plane is stored. It has all the logos on it. It has the commemorative Air Force, the D-Day return on the back end. And on behalf of everybody at the That's All Brother campaign, we present this hat to you.
Well, see, now I'm torn because I definitely want to wear it, but I don't want to mess it up. So I don't know which. I'm going to wear it. I'm definitely going to wear it.
Put it on. There you go.
I'm going to wear it right now. So thanks again for coming down. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Thank
We'll
you.
be back.